Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video today. I hope you're having an amazing day today. My name's Tom and today I am so proud to say we are playing a brand new game today, and that is obviously Farming Simulator 2017. Now the excitement for me bringing this game for you guys is absolutely anonymously amazing. I mean, I'm excited and so surprised that I've even got this game, because I said I was going to get it and then I swayed away from the idea because I thought it was too late, but it's not too late. I'm going to do it, and that's what I'm bringing you guys today. So first of all, we're going to choose a game. So we've got Goldcrest Valley, which I've seen is probably the favourite, and I think I'm going to go for it. And then we've got Sosnovska, so I'm going for Goldcrest Valley. So let's go for it. And these new things are actually amazing. We've got all these different options to choose from. So I mean, we can even choose the shirt colour. That's let's put our name as Tom. Continue. Continue. And we've got a red shirt on. Amazing. So, grass is cut with a lawnmower, which is usually attached to a tractor. Oh, these are like little cutscenes. Oh, that's pretty clever, I guess. Like loads of different things. One thing I don't like is it's going way too fast, I have to say. Can you choose which one you want to... Nope, okay then. So, that's great, but like I was saying, I'm so excited to start playing this game. I'm actually playing with the Xbox controller rather than my steering wheel. I've addressed that before using it. Luckily, as soon as I plug it in, it has configured it already, so all of the controls are already taken care of. So, welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? This will show you the basics of the game. I'm going to go with no, because I have obviously played it before, so I kind of know what I'm getting into. I'm just trying to get used to the controls of the Xbox controller, because I'll be honest, I've never played the game, the Farming Simulator game, with an Xbox controller before, so it's going to be quite different. But one thing I've noticed when you start off on this game is you get this cool little truck, and one thing also, if you see that little circle in the middle of the screen there, that is indicating me. So if I go up to a tree, for example, cut it down, I can then pick it up and put it into the back of my van. My little truck here, which is absolutely amazing. One thing they really should have put in Farming Simulator 2015. So I'm literally just gonna have a little drive around, see if we can... Oops, wrong button. Right, can we change views? Oh wait. Oh yes, that's amazing. Can we... I don't know the controls changing views yet, but oh yes, this already looks amazingly better. I mean, the graphics of the game don't look any different than before, but the graphics, as far as it goes, the physics for being in a vehicle, I mean, look at that. Look at the suspension actually works. I mean, we can see inside of the cab rather than not being able to see over the dashboard. That is absolutely amazing. So let's just quickly drive over here and see what equipment we're working with then. So I am already happy to say that we have a nice Case 145 here. 1455, sorry. This is absolutely an amazing tractor. I love Case. Case is probably my favourite brand of tractor, but not the usual expensive new Case Maxims like you see in like America and stuff like that. These sort of cases, the old cases like the XLs, like these, they are absolutely amazing. I was actually gonna, once upon a time we were going to have one in real life on our family farm, but I stuck with my David Brown, which is actually also classed as a case. So if you ever see me saying case, like if I say, if any of you guys that know a lot about tractors or something, if I say, for example, David Brown 995, I may call it a case 995, just because my brain just doesn't kick in and think, actually, they didn't start calling them Case, and Case didn't buy David Brown until later on, so they were still called David Browns back then. So anyway, enough of me talking, we're going to crack on with our jobs. We have, what's this? Is this a Case International? Oh wow, well, loaded in the Case store. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to look at the shop. So we're actually starting out with 25,000. I don't think we normally do. I think it's normally 12,000. So let's just have a look at some of the tractors. I was thinking about getting a special edition of this game, so we've got the extra tractors, but I decided against it in the end. So we have the tractor that's coming out to me the most at the minute is the New Holland T5. Absolutely amazing tractor, but only 99 horsepower, I'm afraid. One thing I'm going to have to change is the currency. For some reason I got it on euros at the minute, and so that's going to have to get changed. And also, if you see here, it says 40 kilometers per hour. That's obviously going to be miles per hour once I've had a tinker with the settings. But we also have a New Holland 834A, which is practically a Ford 834A, but obviously it's just got a New Holland badge. It's practically the same tractor. We've got a little 5600 Fergie. We have some Zetas actually, which is cool. A Hurleyman there, another Zeta, another Deutz. The 1455 XL that we have. We've got a Fendt 300 Vario, a T6 that we usually get in Farming Simulator. A new addition to Farming Simulator is the Valtra, which is absolutely amazing. I love that tractor, out game or in game. It is a good tractor, and I would definitely recommend it. We also have some Sammys and some more Fendt. We have a JCB Fast Track. We have another Valtra, another Fergie, Deutz, Match, Lamborghini, I believe. Yeah, Lamborghini. Another case, Puma. See, that's like the ones you see in America. Another Fast Track, a Steyr. We have some more T7s. Oh no, sorry, we have a T7 there, a New Holland T7 Heavy Duty. We have a case Optum, which looks a very nasty machine. I would love to try that thing out. We have a Series 9 Deutz. We have a 8700 Fergie. We have a T8. We have a 900 Vario. We have a Valtra 5 Series. We have the MT700E, which you will see in a lot of the videos, or like on the trailer. I believe this tractor is shown. It's one of the starting. No, it's not one of the starting tractors. What am I about? You'll see it on the trailer. If any of you guys watched the trailer for this game, the Challenger MT700E was in that video. We also have a Magnum CVX case. We have a T9. We have another Challenger MT800E. So that's the other one's a 700. Yeah. We have a quad track case that we normally get, and then we have the Challenger MT900E. So a very good lineup, I have to say. Much different to what I'm usually used to in Farming Simulator. So let's look at front loaders. So we have a Kramer, we have, oh, and that's it. We have a Kramer, and we have some obviously front loaders for the tractors. We have a few different, oh wow, too far. No, okay then. Oh right, so we only have these 4 tractors, trucks even, I believe. Yep, we've got a Tatra, Lizard, Man, and another Lizard. We've got an array. Oh, I keep going too far. We have an array of harvesters. Now, I'm not going to look at it all because that's kind of boring. But one thing that I do want to look at is the cars. So we just have the 2 pickups. We have some low loaders now. We have some placeables. Do we have some buildings? So we have a few different things now. That is very good. Small storage shelter, more storage. That's very good. That I'm happy with that, because that's one thing they've never gave us before, is storage shelters. So I'm happy with the lineups that we got. I mean, I'm happy with the equipment, I suppose. Let's just see. This is the train, obviously. If any of you guys have watched any videos on this, you'll probably recognise the train from somewhere. And we have the other train. We have my little truck. We have my case. We have my other cow. We've got 2 cases. We have the we've got the 834A. We've got the 1660 International Harvester, and we're actually going to start harvesting this field in this video. Now I'm just trying to actually figure out the controls, because it's really different for an Xbox controller on this game, but I actually kind of like it at the same time, because it's almost like playing on console. But yeah, in this video my aim is to finish this here field, and then we'll go on to the next episode of my Farming Simulator videos. So I'm very excited to be getting into the videos. I have to admit, I am excited for this game. This is one of these games that I'm actually going to stick to, because Farming Simulator 2015 went bust very fast. And also another thing, guys, I do apologise for the graphics quality. My graphics card is kind of going out the window quite fast, so I do apologise for that delay, but I am hopefully going to be getting away from that sooner or later. and getting a new one. I want to know if we can just lift it. Can we just lift it? No. Okay, hang on. Have we just... What's going on? Right, hang on. Turn off combine. Oh, there we go. Why is that so high up? There we go, that's why. I don't actually know if that does anything, but I'd assume so. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is, it seems pretty stupid and pretty lazy doing it in the first video, but I'm going to hire a worker, switch over to my tractor over here. Oh, yep, I want to attach. And have we got some seeds? Yes, we do. So what seed have we chosen so far? I have no clue. Right, what I want to do, I can't see down there. I'll just go with the default one. I'm guessing it's wheat, what we're harvesting over there. So I'm going to lower it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Lower and turn it on, and then we are going. Is that working? Hang on a second. Is it working? That's the question. Well, seeds are going out in it, so I'm assuming so. So we're going to hire. Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that. I'm still getting used to the still getting used to the controls, guys. It's going to take a while, I have to admit. But yeah, I think that is working. You can kind of see a difference in the colour of the ground there. We're going to also set this guy going. Oh my god, I'm going to have to get used to these controls. I'm going to have to remap them almost, just to get to my, you know, my ability to be able to click it properly, because for some reason I like clicking the X button to get out of the to get out of the vehicle. So I'm going to bring my I need to attach that. I'm going to bring my trailer over with my case, and we are going to be emptying this here. Oh god, that was a bit sensitive there. May have to have a play around with that a little bit, because I'm barely turning the wheel and it just, the littlest bit, it doesn't look right at all. So I'm going to follow this guy around and hopefully get this field done pretty soon. Change of plan. What I've decided to do is I'm going to drive the combine, and then when it needs emptying, I'm just going to bring the case over and empty it, I suppose, because that's the most efficient way of doing it, and then I'm kind of getting the grips with the game at the same time. So I think that's the best idea for me personally. So let's just get on with this. I'm going to try my hardest not to cut any of the video out, so I get every last little bit of this video recorded for you guys. So you know, I'm not skipping any of it, and I should, you know, you're all on the journey with me, and you know, you're going to see everything that I do in the video rather than me cutting bits out and making it boring. So we're on to our 5th row now, so we're actually getting somewhere. This field isn't that big. See, I would normally hire a worker. Like if I'm trying to get work done off of camera, I will hire a worker, but I don't know, I'd rather just get it all on camera, so you guys can get a feel for the game as well as myself, getting used to the game, because obviously I'm not used to it yet, so it's really going to help me. I'm hoping to have a play around with the graphics settings, make it a little bit better, because I'm getting a little FPS lag when I'm going around. So I'm going to try doing most of the videos in first person mode, because obviously I'm going to try making it as realistic as possible, but that's going to be way when I've actually got used to the game, so I'm not still trying to figure out some of the controls, because it's going to make it much more difficult playing in first person. And if I'm playing in first person, I'm not going to really be getting used to the control. It's going to make it a lot harder, it's going to look a lot more of a bad video. So I'm going to hopefully in this video get this field harvested. I'm going to leave these guys to their own accord to seeding that field, and then I'm going to bring the cultivator over here to cultivate this field here. I mean, probably not the most efficient way of doing business, of starting out, you know, hiring workers, because it's costing me a fair bit of money, if you see. But I mean, I need to get things done, so it's probably the best way for myself to do it. But then in the next video, I think I'm going to have a bit of a chilled out video more than anything, because I'm hoping to get a lot of it done off camera. I might actually do a bit of harvesting again, because I'm hoping that the field over at where the New Holland is will be seeded and ready to get harvested. We can then harvest that with this harvester, just run it over there, harvest that field, and then we can have a look around the map, or we can harvest it like by hiring a worker, just keep emptying it and have a look around the map. Or I might just completely scrap the idea and just have a look around the map with you guys to get used to it, and then we'll harvest in the video after. So I mean, there's many things I can do and there's many things I need to do, so I need to get a plan of action more than anything. I wanted to make the first video quite a long one, just having a play around with the game and having a play around with the settings, getting used to a few things, and then, you know, some of the later videos may get a little bit boring, but hopefully when we get on in the game we can then start doing the fun stuff, buy some cattle, buy some sheep, and have our farm running up to scratch. So that's going to be the main thing to do, I think. So I'm going to try to empty this combine whilst driving at the side of it here. Probably not the easiest thing to do, especially trying to do it in first person when I'm just trying to figure out how to actually play the game. Probably not the best idea, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm throwing myself in at the deep end, and it's just getting stuff done and getting the job done, so it's looking a lot better than having to stop the job. I mean, I'm getting it done quicker this way, I guess. But I think what I'm going to do is familiarise myself with the yard, and once this guy's been emptied, because the trailer's quite full now, I'm going to go and empty the trailer. Bloody hell, how full is it? Right, I'm going to go and empty the trailer. I don't actually know where I'm going. I think it's actually here. Is it here? If it is, then that is handy. These silos are temporary. Symbol display. Right. Didn't really tell me much, but I'm guessing that this is the silo that we're going to dump it in. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Shit. There we go. So if we look on our PD, I don't know what buttons it is to look at anything now. Right. Oh, that's pretty good. Oops. Right, so hang on a sec, can we edit? Oh, we couldn't actually do that before, which is pretty good. We can edit all the settings in here. So we want to look. Yeah, I've just emptied that, so I don't really want to be selling anything yet. I want to wait for a higher demand. I'm gonna have to sell. I think I'm gonna sell one of these New Hollands I've got. Not New Hollands, cases I've got, because I don't really need two, and I think it's going to be better me keeping New Holland rather than keeping two of them. So we're going to have to get rid of one of them once we've finished doing the main things that we need to do. I think that'll be the most efficient way of doing it. Or we can go and sell a bit of the crops that we're going to be harvesting from these fields and get a bit of money from that, because we're going to be hiring a few workers, so I don't really want to set myself down in too much money and not be able to afford to hire any workers in the future. So we're going to have to see about that. Another thing that I've also realised on this game now is that before, I'll show you guys when this guy gets to the end of a row, but there's two different things actually. Before, on the old farming simulator, when you pause the game, if you see in the background the vehicle is still moving. When you pause the game, everything that it would stop, so you couldn't actually. Technically, it wasn't pausing. Actually, while I'm on here, I'm going to change these. There we go. Everything would stop, so you couldn't have workers going at the same time, almost as if it wasn't actually pausing the game at all. Another thing, when you used to get to the when you'd hire a worker anyway, when you used to get to the end of a row with a harvester, for example, the worker hired would drive forward, reverse, and then turn back around and then reverse again and then go straight, so he's in a straight line. But watch what this guy does here. He waits for everything to get emptied and he drives round in a circle, backs up. When he gets to the mark that he needs to be at, he drives forward and then he backs up, sorry. So he's taken a much wider turn than he would have in the old game, but I don't know if that's actually better, so that's going to let me know in the comment section below what you think of that. But personally, I don't really know. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but I'm just going to go and check what the New Holland's doing. Not doing too bad. We may have to buy a bigger cultivator because these fields do look quite big. I mean, this actually looks like the smallest field, and it takes quite a while to do. Actually, field 19. This is field 19. Nope, it's not. I don't know. I think the blue dots actually mean that you haven't bought them, I guess. Or are they different, like, information points? I'm not entirely sure. But that's good as well. We've got all sorts of different things shown on the map. So your fruit types, which is pretty good. So let's just have a look. Removed tops. So field 18 and 19, which I believe we do not actually own. Let's see. Can it show that? Oh, that's pretty cool. So we've got soil composition now, so you can actually see if anything needs reploughing, which is actually pretty good, because in the old game you didn't actually need to plough anything at all. Like, you didn't need to plough anything, you could just cultivate it, and there was no soil composition whatsoever, so it wouldn't matter. We've got here, it shows cultivated fields, so we have no cultivated fields apart from half of field 12 and half of field 14. Field 12 is getting seeded and field 14 is getting cultivated. Ready to harvest. I'm guessing orange is ready, so field 29 is ready, 11 is almost ready, and 31 is almost ready, and 21 is almost ready. Harvested, field 15 and field 12. No, sorry, is that 14? Yeah, 14 and 15. We're in field 15 at the minute, harvesting, which is the purple. Field 15 is being harvested as we speak, and field 14 is getting cultivated from, it's obviously been harvested previously, so it's getting cultivated. Ploughed, we have no plough field. Removed tops, I don't know what that means, but field 18 and 19 have removed tops. Withered is in brown, and we have no withered fields yet, luckily. So if removed tops is virgin on withered, then we're going to have to slow down time and then buy those two fields and do them, or we'll have to just cultivate them. So I'm not sure. Nothing needs ploughing yet, nothing's been fertilised. Actually, field 12 has been fertilised. Where we're cultivating it was actually growing, so I don't know if that's... Oh shit. I just assumed that it had been cut, so maybe I've made a bad decision there, I'm not sure, but you know, I mean, you learn from your mistakes, I guess, so that's one thing that I'm going to have to do in the future, because like I say, this is my first time on the game, so I'm bringing you guys along with me. So if any of you guys haven't played this game yet, then you're not the only one, because this is my first time on the game and I'm still trying to understand different things about it. So don't worry if, you know, you're getting stuff wrong on the game, because you're not the only one, because I'm doing it as well. So I'm just going to jump into the case. I'm going to wait till it gets to the end of this row, and I'm going to dismiss the worker. I'm going to drive right round, pipe outs down, there we go, and empty my combine harvester. Get the combine, oh, it's turned off already. Right, we're going to empty out, and then we're going to do, I think it's going to be the last 2 rows, so that's not so bad, I guess. So this combine actually stores a fair bit compared to the normal starting combine harvesters you get. There's a lot more in this, so turn on combine. Oh god, pressing all the wrong buttons. Right, and pipe in. I'm getting used to it slowly but surely, but yeah, we've harvested a fair bit on this field so far. I mean, I'm actually just going to jump into my case and go and empty it once again over at the silo just round here. But I think we've got about 10 tons of 10 tons from this field so far of grain, which isn't bad at all. And hopefully we should be getting more in the future. So I'll unload this one, and then hopefully I think the worker will just be about finished. So let's just head back over to the field then. Just beginning the final row. So I think I'm just going to drive the case over here. I think the combine harvester is just going to go in that shed just over there, along with this tractor and trailer. And then once these guys are finished, they're going to go back onto the yard over there with the kit still on them, because we're going to have to use this equipment in the future. So I'm going to leave it attached, and then when we get to a suitable time for the case to not be in use, we're going to actually sell it and give ourselves a little bit of money towards the new tractor that we will hopefully be buying, or we may put it towards something else, we don't know. I think one thing I'm definitely going to have to buy is a new cultivator, but obviously it's going to be relevant, and you know, it's got to be compatible with the tractors that I've got. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been Farming Simulator 2017, my first ever video, first of many though, I have to say. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. I mean, we've not been doing much too interesting, but you know, we're getting there, and it says at the top there, help us see has completed that. Oh, that's the combine, right? Okay. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it enough, you'd like to go and drop a like down below, that would be absolutely amazing. If you'd also like to go and subscribe for more daily content just like this, I produce daily videos just like this one here, and there's going to be a lot more Farming Simulator 2017 on my channel. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. My name's been Tom, I'll catch you all in the next one.